What's up, dudes? Alright, so I apologize for the calling mimic, but we're just gonna do a quick tutorial since I've gotten a request. Well, I haven't gotten a request, but I've seen some people having struggle with equipping skills, equipping weapons, and like skill points, and like gadgets, and all that. So we're just gonna go over that. First off, customization. You want to go to any terminal, as long as it looks like this. You can pretty much edit anything from here. And from here, first, you want to get a skill. So, say for example, you got a handgun, right? You want to just get any skill from here. Now, if you want to get a skill, you're going to need this thing called BP. No, SP, sorry, SP, skill points. And you can get skill points by leveling up, playing through the story, or going to the Arfy's unit in the office area in the center, and you can purchase skill points from there. So from here you want to just go ahead and buy any skill you want if it looks like you want it. For example, I'm just going to do this, but I already bought the healing field. So if you got the healing field and then you say you go into the combat zone, you're like, where the heck is my skill? I bought it. How do I put it on my character? So that's also from the terminal. You can't actually do it from your character menu for some reason. So you want to go to your terminal, you want to go to skill sets, go to your character, and you have to equip the skill for each different type of weapon. Like literally, see, I don't use Gatling guns or launchers, so it's all empty. So if I were to take a launcher into combat, for example, I would not have any skills. But if I use a sniper, so I have skills for my sniper. Over here, I have all my skills all prepared and ready. I also use guns and swords. Now all you gotta do is click it and choose the skill you want to get, and then it's that simple. And then make sure you save. Well, it's gonna auto-save for you, and then you're done basically. Just make sure you take out the weapon, and you equip the skills for the weapon that you want to use. Next up are gadgets. Go ahead and go to your character, and you have your gadget list here. Now, I only have 2 because I don't really bother buying anything else, but if you're in the combat zone, all you have to do is press down on the D-pad and you will equip your gadgets menu. It'll pop up, and then you want to click R1, and then you just click any little gadget you want to use. Next up, that was pretty much the end of that, so we're going to go ahead and go over how to equip weapons. Sorry. Go to your character. You can only equip the weapons for your character and your Arfy's unit. So everyone else is automatically set up. So basically, I gotta just click the weapon and scroll over to the one you want to equip. If you can't equip it, it means you don't meet the prerequisites. So you can see. Let me find something here. Say I want to equip. I can pretty much equip everything here. This is a bad example. This Gatling gun here. Say I wanted to equip that. I can't equip it right now because my Arfy's unit has it equipped. But if you want to equip it, you have to go right there and see the request status at the right of the screen. All you have to do is match that with your own skill points. If you don't have the skill points to match that, you cannot equip the weapon. For skill points, I'm going to go right to that. That is not the skill points. There we go. Status. Right here you can see all your skill points. These are my currently allocated skill points. And from here, all you gotta do is scroll up to the one you want to get. But remember, don't just give yourself a skill point just so you can get a weapon equipped. That's not how you want to do things. You want to allocate your skill points to your preferred play style. Say you want to be a sniper. I would recommend dexterity, because you're going to be wanting to hit those weak points, and maybe some agility to get around the map easier, because you're probably going to get targeted. You can't stay in one place for too long. Definitely strength to affect your damage and how much you're going to do, and I don't know, vitality for a little bit of survivability, all that. Maybe even luck for some critical hit chance. That way you can do massive damage to those boss enemies. But if you're like me and the current build I'm actually a Punisher. At least that's what I'm calling it. I'm no expert on this, so don't get me wrong here, but the kind of build I have, I am using guns and swords. So my stat changes allocate for that, and I also am a half sniper too, but mostly this. And next we're gonna go over some equipment. So the only thing that matters, your costume. It will never give you any stat points, at least not that I'm concerned, not that I've seen. But accessories, they do. I kind of wish they didn't have that, so I can at least look nice and not have to wear this eye patch. But how I am going around, I have I'm using the Promise Ring and the Eye Patch because they both give me some decent stat boosts, like rare item drop that really helps, and some vitality boosts and stuff. This is the one I'm using. There, that one. I was using it. Okay. Anyway, so yes, now that that's done, let's go ahead and leave this room here. So I don't have any of that fancy editing stuff I usually do because I'm doing this right for my PS4. But next up, there is one skill that I had no idea how to get until we progressed through the game. So basically, swords and guns, that dual wielding basically. If you want to use that, you need to do the story and make sure you talk to Kirito as you progress. Like, literally there will be a chat bubble above his head. You just go ahead and talk to him and you will unlock it. But you have to have completed some areas first. For example, where is the map? There it is. No, there it is. For example, you got to get all the areas completed here. Well, not all of them. The only place you actually need to have completed is the Remnant, the Solitary Sands, and the Old South. And this is, you'll basically have this as you go on. But it happened, I got the skill about after I completed the boss towards the bridge. So after that, make sure you keep it up to date with Kirito because you'll be getting your own skill soon. Next up, just another brief thing. If you want to initiate some happy scenes or like kind of like that friendly thing that you could do with your old game, build up relationships and stuff, you have to have them on your team, the characters you want to build up. Like right now, if you want to edit your team, go to your friends list, and you can go ahead and look all through here, and you just want to click R2 to the one you want to join. And also make sure you guys check your messages. Anyway, I'm not going to talk to her now, but I'm going to go over some basics in combat, and then that'll be it. So, let's go ahead and head over to the Remnant Wasteland. Apologize for the background noise, my little brother is here, but it's okay. Also, once again, I apologize for the quality of this microphone. It's terrible, I know, but it's something. Alright, so, two things. There are actually several things that I want to go over. First, we're going to talk about the assist mode. Assist mode, there's no drawback to using it between, say, using an assist and not using assist mode. Say you want to just use your gun, boom, 246 damage. Use assist mode, boom, 249. It's using assist mode, there's definitely nothing wrong with it. Like, I know if you want to be a skilled player and go hard mode, yeah, go ahead and turn it off, but there is no drawback to it. It's not going to like reduce damage or do anything weird. You will occasionally miss, and you'll probably be more accurate if you have more skills with aiming directly. But other than that, there's nothing wrong with using assist mode, so don't worry about it. Next up, we're going to talk about the difference between doing a circle dash and a regular roll. So basically, you want to do a roll if there's like a really quick situation you want to get out of, and yeah, that's really all you got to use it for. Say you're gonna get attacked by this one. You know, whatever. Basically, that's what you want to do it. But remember, even if you spam rolls, it's not gonna like make you immune to damage or anything. You're still gonna take a lot of damage if you just roll everywhere. And learn that firsthand. Next up, we're gonna talk about circle dash. If you aim your analog stick forward as you press circle, you will start into a sprint. It's very helpful for avoiding the boss enemies and stuff like that. So say, okay, we're gonna go and seek this boss over here. Alright, here we are. So said there's a boss right here. Sure, I could roll around, but it's very inefficient and I still take a lot of damage. Easiest way is if you want to do a quick roll, get out of the way, then drop into a circle, and then just circle. So pretty much, you will always move faster than the bullet line. That means you never take damage. Ever. And also, you're gonna go on to the skill thing. Oh yeah, actually, if you guys want, if you're in multiplayer, all you gotta do is press R1 down on the D-pad, you get your chat messages up, along with emotes, R1 left on D-pad, and R1 down on D-pad for text. Next, the gadgets. Just press down on the D-pad, a little menu will come up, hold R1, and then press X, triangles, square, circles, whatever you want. So you want to throw your fire grenade, but okay. That's it, press it. And you're pretty vulnerable during that, but it's more helpful in the long run. Next up, switching weapons, easy. Left, right, and D-pad. Skill. This is the deflect bolt skill. You'll get this the same time you get guns and swords, so it's very handy if you're a sword user. And as that, I'm going to recommend assault rifles, because it's probably one of the most helpful weapons in the game for beginners. I learned that the hard way. I've died like a billion times trying to use a sword, but yeah. That should cover about everything. Just remember that almost every enemy, I think actually every enemy has a weak point in where they're gonna get hurt. So you can always try and hit them for there. But if you don't think you're very accurate, you can just continue with the general area in the body. Remember, it'll be a lot more efficient to shoot them in the a lot more. You do like twice damage. So head is a lot of other things to the enemies. So yeah, that's pretty much all the basics.